I don't talk about it a lot. I cheated on Chase with Michael. So, if anyone has the right to gloat about my current situation.
It's Chase.
But he hasn't done that.
Sounds like he's a good guy.
One of the best. He's kind, reasonable, understanding. Everything I wrongly assumed Michael would be.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Afternoons Delight. So, let's talk about this, man. Willow. So, Willow's conversation with Isaiah is a pretty interesting one. Two things got revealed in this conversation. I'm bringing both of them. Instead of doing two separate videos, we're going to tie both of them in together. So, Willow was first talking about Sonny, because Sonny, I did a video on that already where Sonny rejected Willow being Turner's nurse because of the situation with Michael and everything. So, but she actually wasn't too offended by it because she said it was the right decision. And she said Sonny was actually the only person in the family that's been reasonably nice to her or whatever, or pleasant to her. So she's willing to, not see that as a disrespectful thing. But Sonny said it was all not a disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So here's what it is. So what we talked about in that video, you want to hear about it further. So the first thing, as she's talking about the wedding and everything like that, she's talking about Drew, Isaiah finds out something. Willow kind of slipped and she let Isaiah know that Portia was blackmailed by Drew. And he said, don't worry about it. Like Isaiah said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. So it looks like we're going to have a scene at some point between Isaiah and Portia where he confronts Portia about Drew blackmailing her and her basically never telling him about it. So that's going to be a very, very interesting conversation. Yeah, very interesting. Then a little later in the conversation, Isaiah finds out another secret. He finds out that Chase used to be married to Willow. And he was shocked because he said, how didn't I know about that already? But Willow said it's because she doesn't let things about her personal life in the past, come up in the workplace. So I will admit that that's good on Willow, though, to kind of like protect her private life. Don't nobody need to really know about all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I agree. Like, I really do. I really agree with Willow about that, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I agree with Willow about that. But very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff in this scene, man. So she talks about Chase, right? And she's like glowing and gleaming about Chase. And you know what's funny, man? Circling around the block, y'all. On Monday's episode, where we talked about Chase in Brooklyn, where Chase wanted to adopt. He was ready to give it a go with adopting another child. And we talked about how disappointed Chase seemed to be that Brooklyn did not want to, at that point, adopt a child because of the Geo situation. And basically, in this situation, Chase was looking super disappointed. He was looking super disappointed about that. And ever since, I've been talking about the couples right now, and could we see something shake up? That is crazy, right? That is crazy. So, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about this. Okay. And she's talking about that Chase was someone that she saw, that she thought she was going to get at Michael. And she's like, he's like all this like basically just saying in so many words, bro, that Chase is a better man than Michael, almost. It was very insulting for Michael. very insulting. And I was just like, I don't know about y'all, bro, but I was just like, wow, Willow really went there. Like, Willow really went there, y'all. Willow really went there. Bro, I'm kind of joking about this, but at the same time, I'm like, man, Chase, you need to run. This bitch is crazy. You need to run. She already destroyed him before by cheating on the man with Michael, man. That's crazy if Chase do go back to her. But I was suggesting that, though. I was actually suggesting that because I want Brooklyn to maybe go back to Dante. And then Lulu maybe something with Isaiah. Now, I think that's the least of what's going to happen. But I think Brooklyn and Dante definitely needs to happen. Because that'll piss off Lulu, man. I might do that video about Lulu and Carly's conversation a little later. But I definitely think they need to do that. I definitely think they need to do that. But give me your thoughts here. Give me your thoughts here on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Afternoons to like Chasing Willow. Oh my God.